since yesterday, ma'am, and my video, I can't turn my video, ma'am. Is it okay?
Yes, Hannah, it is okay. If you have a power cut, then it's okay. And but the rest of you, Eva, Hannah, Zoe, video on please. Video on please. So we will begin. Now, in science, let's see how many chapters we have covered. Till now, we have done lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 8. Right. Those are the chapters we have done till now. Now, what are the chapters I have taken tests for? Can you all tell me? Can anybody tell me what chapter test is done? I think lesson 3 test is done, 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3 test is done. What else? Any other chapter?
Ma'am,
No.
for me it was chapter 11 only.
11 also. 11 test also I took. Nutrition.
I don't think so, ma'am.
You don't think so? Okay. Even I don't remember if I've taken 11 chapters.
Ma'am, I only remember 2 science tests, and they were 2 and 3 chapters.
2 and 3 chapters. Okay. All right. So we um will be doing the science test this week. Okay. I will be keeping the science test this week. So fourth and the fifth chapters, I will give you more time. Okay. Fourth and the fifth chapter, I will give you more time. Maybe sixth or the seventh chapter, we can do a test. Lesson 6. Different types of material. Okay. Lesson 6 test, I can do this weekend. Okay. Friday. Science test of sixth chapter. Different types of materials, part 1. Okay. Johanna, please note it down and you can post it in the group. Science test of chapter 6, different types of materials, 1, on Friday, this week, Friday.
Only
Okay?
chapter 6?
Only chapter. Yes, only chapter 6, this week, Friday. Today is Tuesday. You have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning to prepare. Okay. Friday, 12 p.m. I will send the paper. So you all can do the test of 6th chapter, different types of materials, 1. Okay.
Friday?
Yes, Friday. Friday. Okay. This week, Friday. Now, today we will start a new lesson, that is the 10th chapter, heat. Lesson 10, heat, we will do. Okay. Did we also do the 12th chapter, microorganisms? Have we done 12th chapter? No, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll do 10th chapter first, heat, and then we'll do 12th chapter, microorganisms. Okay. Now, also I plan to keep one quiz on these 2 chapters. Okay. I plan to keep a quiz on these 2 chapters. I will let you know if I'll just do the 5th chapter quiz or 4th or 5th chapter, both a quiz. Or we can do a quiz on math, maybe percentage chapter or science. One quiz I plan to keep, maybe math or science. I will let you know. Okay, I'm thinking about it. I will let you know. Now, lesson 10. Let's come to the 10th chapter. Chapter 10, heat. Now, uh, you must have observed or you must have experienced in winters, okay, in winters, we use hot water for bathing and washing our hands, okay, and in summers, we use cold water And we wear woolen clothes during winters and summer. We prefer to wear light colors, cotton clothes. Hello, Abhijit. So that is what we do in summers and winters. When we are cold, when our hands get cold in winter, we rub them together to warm them up. Okay. And when an, when a hammer strikes on an object, it becomes hot. Okay. So in this lesson, that is what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about heat. We will talk about transfer of heat. Okay. And what kind of substances produce heat and so on. Now, heat and temperature. Now, we experience cold and heat every day. Okay. Having less or more heat cause, causes us to feel cold or warm. Okay. If more heat, we'll feel more hot. Okay. More warm. And lesser heat, we will feel more cold. When heat flows out of our body, we feel cold. And when the heat flows into our body from the outer environment, then we feel hot. Okay. If the heat from the outer environment, okay, it flows into our body, we feel more heated up, okay, or more warm, okay. But when the heat flows out of our body, we feel more cold. Now, heat is a type of energy, okay. Heat is a type of energy, just like electricity, just like any type of energy, hydro energy, energy of water, energy of electricity. Heat is also a type of energy and it is related to the motion of molecules of a substance. What does that mean? Motion of the molecules of a substance. You know that every substance is packed with molecules. Every substance is packed with small units known as molecules. Heat energy is related to the movement of these molecules. Heat energy is related to the movement of these molecules. Okay, now do you know that we have three types of substances, solid, liquid, and gas. And all the three substances, the solid, liquid, and gases, have molecules. Okay, in solids, molecules are very tightly packed together. Okay, so the structure of solid looks like this. Okay, the molecules are very closely, tightly packed together with each other. Okay, so solid structure looks like that. Molecules in a solid. Molecules in liquids are little bit loosely packed together. Okay, molecules in water are little bit loosely packed together compared to solid liquids. Okay, then we have gas, molecules of gas. Molecules in gas are very far away from each other. Okay, molecules of gas are very far away from each other. So these are the three substances, solid, liquid, and gas, and the structure of their molecules. Okay? And the structure of their molecules. Now, a physical quantity which determines the direction of flow of heat is called temperature. Okay, it determines the direction in which the heat will flow. Okay, that quantity which determines what direction the heat will flow is called temperature. Okay, when there is more temperature, okay, more temperature, molecules will move faster. Molecules will move faster. When there is lesser temperature, the molecules will move at a low speed. Okay, now when molecules are moving at a high speed, more energy will be formed in the form of heat, or more energy will be released in the form of heat. Okay, one example I will tell you. One example I will tell you. When you take a spoon, okay, a metallic spoon, and you heat it you keep the burner at a very low flame. lowest flame, and then you heat the spoon. Okay, it will take around 15 minutes or 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes for your hand to feel the heat in the other end, on the other end of the spoon. You're holding the spoon in your hand. Don't try this at home. Okay, you're holding the spoon at your in your hand, and the other side is on the flame. It will take some minutes for the heat to reach your hand through the spoon. First, um, this part of the spoon will get heated up. Okay, first this part. So this is the heat, this is the flame, and this is your hand right here. Okay, first this part will get heated up, and then the heat, this part, and then this part, and then this part, and slowly, slowly, the the rod of the spoon, and then it will reach your fingers. The heat. Okay, that is what will happen. Okay, now if the flame is very slow, then slowly, slowly it will happen. But suppose if it is very, um, you know, high flame or it is very heated up, okay, temperature is a lot, a big flame, then what happens? Quickly it will reach. Within 5 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, the spoon will become very hot and your hand will burn, okay, when you're holding the spoon. So this is what. Why is this happening? That when the heat is lesser, then it will take more time. Okay, but if the heat is more, it will take less time. Because, and why is this happening? That our hand will heat it. Is our hand on fire? No, our hand is not on fire. Our hand is holding the spoon. Our hand is not on fire. But the heat travels. See the molecules that are inside the molecules that are inside your um, metal, okay, move up. They travel. They take the heat and travel to the through the source to your hand. Okay, molecules are traveling, and when heat is more, when the fire is bigger, molecules are traveling faster. Molecules are traveling faster. When the heat is less, fire is less, molecules will travel slowly and then it will get heated. Okay. So when the flame is bigger, okay, the fire is more, then the energy released, the heat energy is more. Okay. When the fire is lesser, the heat energy is also less. Less energy is produced in the form of heat. Okay. Now, therefore, during the summer when the temperature is more than our body, we feel hot. And in the winter, when the temperature outside is less than the temperature of the body, we feel cold. Now, what is the effect of this heat with reference to our body? When the outside temperature is more than that of our body's temperature, we will feel hot because heat transfers to the place with lesser temperature. Okay, we will feel what? We will feel hot. Okay, and when the outside temperature is less than the temperature of our body, okay, suppose if we are living in 5 degrees Celsius and 4 degrees, okay, temperature, that is very less, okay, we will feel cold. Why? Because our body temperature is more than that temperature, which is outside, okay, we will feel cold, okay, we will feel cold. That is the reason. So that our body temperature in reference to heat and temperature. Any doubt? Any doubt in the meaning of heat? Any doubt in molecules of heat, traveling of heat, temperature, meaning of temperature, how heat affects our body, or why do we feel hot or cold? Any doubt in these concepts? Any questions? No? Okay. All right. So now, effects of heat as an energy. What is the effect of heat as an energy? Now we saw that heat is an energy which is relative to the motion of molecule of a substance. You might have seen that when water is boiled in a kettle covered with a lid, then its lid moves up frequently due to the pressures of steam. Have you seen that when we boil a vessel with a lid on it, okay, with a lid on it, and something is boiling inside, the lid will frequently bounce like that, move up and down. Okay, so that is why is this happening? Because steam is formed due to heat. Okay, steam is formed due to heat, which raises the lid up. Our clothes dry up in the sun due to heat. Okay, due to the heat, our the water, the moisture present in our clothes evaporate due to heat. We obtain salts from the sea with the help of heat. Near the sea, they make pits like this. They make pits like this. Okay, and fill them up with water. Fill them up with water under the sun. Okay, so when sun is falling on them, when the sun heat is falling on the pit, the water evaporates. All the water that is there in the pit evaporates. Salt water, sea water. And then white substance is left at the bottom, okay, in these pits. Shallow pits. They are not deep pits, they are shallow pits. Okay, so the water evaporates and salt is left behind. They collect the salt, okay, it is transported and then it is refined. Like in factories, it is taken to factories and all, where it is processed and refined and then packed and then transported. Okay, so that is how we get salt. Now, heat, as it has the capacity of doing work, is a form of energy. Okay, heat has the capacity of doing work. Okay, means it gets work done. Through heat, we can dry our clothes. Through heat, we can obtain salt from the sea. Okay, leads to evaporation. It leads to transfer of heat. We will discuss transfer further also more. So that is why it is a form of an energy. If you observe your surroundings carefully, you will find that many other types of energy, many different types of energy are transformed into heat. Okay. For example, chemical energy. Chemical energy. We know that chemicals, when they react, they produce heat. Yeah, chemicals, that is chemical energy. Chemical reactions are chemical energy. And when they are producing heat, when two things are reacting, when something is burning, it is a chemical thing, but it is giving heat. Okay. So that is how chemical energy changes into heat. Okay, like burning of a candle, burning of a firecracker. Okay, chemical energy converts into heat. The electric energy in the electric furnace is converted into heat. Okay, if we turn on an electric heater, do you all have electric heaters at home? In winters, we use them, or maybe geysers or electrical appliances that heat up when we use, right? So we plug them in. Electricity travels through the circuit. It goes into the appliance, starts it. When it starts it, geysers, you must have used geysers, yeah, geysers, electric heaters, okay, electric kettles are an example of conversion of electric energy into heat. So what they do, yeah, they warm up our water, okay, they warm up our water. Electric heaters warm up our rooms, okay, and geysers and all, they warm up our water. How is this warming up taking place? Why is this warming up happening? Because heat energy is being produced. Okay, the electric energy is being converted to heat energy, and we are getting uh, warm water. Okay, so that is an example. So chemical energy can change to heat energy. Okay, electric energy can also change to heat. Okay, thermal energy we have hydro energy. Okay, hydro where water where the energy derived from water is converted into heat, is converted into electricity. So that is also one more example. Okay, now any doubt in effect of heat as an energy? Any doubt in effect of heat as an energy? No. Okay. Oh, now what are the effects of heat? What happens when an object is heated? That we will see. What actually happens when an object is heated? The higher the speed of molecules of a substance, the higher its temperature. Okay, and by providing heat, the speed of its molecules increases. This thing we just studied. Okay, more heat means molecules travel fast. Molecules move fast. When molecules move fast, more energy. It's more energy. Okay, more heat. Molecules move fast. When molecules move fast, more heat energy is produced. Okay, that's the difference. When an object is heated, what effects take place or what happens? Number one, change in size. Okay, change in size. When metals such as iron or mercury are heated up, they expand on heating. Okay, they expand when they are heated up, they expand in size. All right, I have seen a video in which mercury is heated up and it expands. I will show you. Okay, I will show you. Then, rise in temperature. When a body is heated, it becomes hot. When anything is heated up, it will become hot. Okay, change in temperature. Change in temperature. Then change of state. Now, what happens? What happens when you suppose I put a container, a vessel on gas, and I put ice cubes in it. I'll take one container, okay, I heat it up on gas and put ice cubes on it. What happens? Ice cube is solid, right? It will become water, okay? When I heat up ice cubes, they will become water. When I will heat it up for a long time, the water will also disappear. Why? It will become gas, okay? Because water rises up, evaporates when it is heated up. Okay, when water is heated, it evaporates. So it will rise up. So what was there? I had an ice cube, solid, turned into water, liquid. The liquid evaporated, turned into gas. Okay. So this is called change in state. Change in state. So there are three states. There are three states of any object. Solid. Either an object will be solid, or it will be liquid, or it will be gas. Okay. So change from solid to liquid, or from liquid to gas, okay, or from solid to gas is known as change of state. Okay, physical change in physical and chemical properties of a substance. Okay, what is the meaning of physical property? Color, appearance, means look. Okay, appearance, color, appearance, texture, may change when you heat up something. What are chemical properties? Chemical properties are burning. Okay, burning is a chemical process. Burning is a chemical process. So, change in chemical properties also takes place. Physical properties are color, appearance, smell, odor are physical properties. Okay, and chemical properties also change. Chemical nature changes. Damage to living cells, etc. If the leaf is lying in the sun, it will become dry. And when we go out in the sun for a long time, we tan. Okay, our skin becomes darker in shape, we tan. Why? Because our body produces a substance called melamine. Okay, our body produces a substance called melamine when it comes into contact with very harmful UV rays. Okay, UV rays. It leads to production of melamine into our skin, which makes it look darker. Okay, now sunburn also. You see, have you seen a sunburn? Maybe on YouTube or some video. Sunburn, people have sunburn. Why? It damages the living cells. Okay, after tanning, you get sunburns, like the skin starts burning because living cells are damaged in those cases. Sunburn. Okay, now these are the effects of heat. What happens when heat is applied or heat is used, okay, on a substance? Any doubts in any point? Question? Any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Measurement of temperature. The measurement of hotness or coldness of a body is known as its temperature. Okay. If you've heard this thing that somebody touched someone with fever and said the temperature is very hot. Okay. High temperature fever, high temperature. Must have heard this thing, high temperature a lot. So what is this high temperature or low temperature or something? Uh, so how hot or how cold is something? Okay, we call it temperature. The hotness of or coldness of a body is called it that body's temperature. Generally, we use our sense of touch to decide whether an object is hot or cold. Our body has special receptors. Our body has special receptors. We can, by touching something, we can tell if that object is hot or cold. Okay, we can touch a person and tell if they have a fever or not. We can put our hand in water and tell if the water is hot or cold or normal, room temperature, what is the temperature of water, right? Because our fingers, the signal is carried, okay, with the help of the neurons, which helps us detect if the if something is hot or cold. Okay. Now but can we guess the temperature of an object correctly only by touching it? Only by touching it. Can we do that? So this is an activity in which three tumblers are taken. Okay. And you name them 1, 2, and 3. You put ice cold water. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is ice cold water, hot water, and lukewarm water. Now dip your right hand in ice cold water, left hand in hot water for some time. After keeping your hands in the two tumblers, put both the hands simultaneously in the third tumbler, which has lukewarm water. The fingers of the right hand will feel hot. The fingers of the right hand will feel hot, and the fingers of the left hand feel cold. Now, the fingers of the left hand feel hot due to colder than lukewarm water. Okay, the finger of left hand feels hot due to colder than lukewarm water, while the right hand fingers experience cold due to hotter than lukewarm water. It is clear that we can use a sense of touch to decide whether an object is hot or cold. Okay, but to find out how exactly hot or exact temperature of an object, to find out the exact temperature of an object, we use a device known as thermometer. Okay, known as thermometer tells the exact temperature of any object. Okay. Now, two types of thermometer we will be studying in the lesson. Two types of thermometers we will see in here. The first thermometer is called a clinical thermometer. Okay, a clinical thermometer is it is used to measure our body temperature. Okay, to see if we have a fever or not. Okay, we use a clinical thermometer. Um, hold the clinical thermometer in your hand and look at it carefully. How many of you have seen a thermometer at your home? Or you have it at your home? Okay. Anybody else who's seen it or have it in your home? Yes.
What?
Yes. So you will find that it has a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. Sometimes we have glass. Now we have plastic ones also. Plastic thermometers are there. Glass thermometers are there. Okay. So it has a bulb at one end. It has a bulb. This thing is known as a bulb at one end. It contains a substance known as mercury. Okay. It contains a substance known as mercury. Outside the bulb, a small shining thread of mercury can be seen, and you can see a kink near the bulb. Okay. So this covering like thing is there, which prevents the mercury to fall out of the thermometer. Okay, known as the kink. Um, the kink prevents mercury levels from falling on its own when the thermometer is taken out of the mouth, and we can read the thermometer easily. Now, a scale is there in a thermometer. This number that you can see is known as the scale. In normal thermometers, you have 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Okay, 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Now, body temperature is usually measured in Fahrenheit. Okay, in Fahrenheit, degree F, Fahrenheit. In a thermometer, another scale is also used, which is known as Fahrenheit scale. In Fahrenheit scale, thermometer reads from 94 degree F to 108 degree F. So this 35 degree C to 42 degree C gets converted into 94 degree F to 108 degrees F. Okay. Normal person, the normal temperature of a healthy person is 37 degrees C or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. Here you can see is healthy mass. Okay, is healthy mass. That if it is reaching this point means it is healthy. Okay, and this red thing you can see prevents the mercury from falling out on its own. Okay, now have you heard the term 102 degree fever है, or the fever is 102 degree or 104 degree fever in your family, somebody, okay, maybe a relative or some person, 104 degree fever is there, 102 degree fever is there. What is that? That is the measured fever, okay, and 102 and 104 is a high fever, indicates the high fever, okay, because normal is 98.6. 104 is very high. Okay, 104 is very high. 108 means you should go to a doctor. Like it's very, very high. Okay, 108, 107, very, very high. Alright, so that is reading through a clinical thermometer. Any doubts in clinical thermometer? Questions? No? Okay. Reading a clinical thermometer. How do you read a clinical thermometer or how to use it? Before the use of it, you wash it properly, and we can use an antiseptic solution to wash the thermometer. Hold it firmly and give it a few jerks. You hold it like this and jerk it like that. Okay, give it a few jerks. Then the jerks will bring the level of mercury down. Okay, the mercury ball-like thing will be there. It should be down below 35. Okay, that mercury ball should be below 35. Now place the bulb of the thermometer under the tongue. Okay, bulb, the tip part under the tongue like that. Okay, then after 1 minute you leave it there, and after 1 minute take the thermometer out and note the position of mercury on the scale. So the mercury ball will move from here upward, where whatever is the temperature, that place it will stop. And the scale is mentioned, like the numbers are mentioned, so you can check the numbers and read where it is stopping. Okay, and then you can measure your body temperature. Then if it is 37, 38, you can just Google and see it in Fahrenheit degrees. Okay, Fahrenheit scale. So that is how you can use a clinical thermometer. We will stop here for today. Tomorrow we will start with laboratory thermometer and we will do propagation of heat. 10.1 is homework for you. Exercise 10.1 is homework for you. And 5 minutes break we have. 5 minutes break and then we will begin with math. Okay, let's begin. Videos on, please, all of you. Can I have your videos on, please? Hi, Joshua. Good afternoon.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Abida, video on, please. Eva, can you hear Abida? So today we will be doing the concept of discount, market price, and selling price. Let's do some questions together and some questions I will give you to do. Okay. Now take a look at this question. A businessman, a businessman gives 15% discount on the blankets prepared by him. I'm not writing the full question, just writing the information. A businessman gives 15% discount on the blankets prepared by him. If the marked price of a blanket is rupees 1200, then how much will the customer pay? Okay. If the marked price of the blanket is rupees 1200, how much will the customer pay? What we have to calculate? Can anybody tell me what are we calculating? Selling price, right? Selling price is what we are
Excuse me, ma'am.
calculating. Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen, ma'am.
You can't see my screen.
Yes.
The rest of you are able to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that is a network problem for you, Hannah, but I will just try to use the whiteboard. Tell me if you are able to see the notes. Can you see the screen now, Hannah? A white screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Sound 15 mark price. Selling price we are calculating. Okay. Now see, in the question, discount is not directly given. Discount percent is given. Discount percent is given. So first I will calculate discount. Okay. First, I am going to calculate your discount. So let's do that. What is the formula for discount? We will do this. Discount percent is given now. So 15% of 1200 we will calculate. Okay. Discount is equal to discount is on mark price, which is 1200. So 15% of 1200 I will calculate. Okay, so write it down. 15 upon 100 multiplied by 1200. Cancel the zeros. 15 into 12 I will do. Okay, 15 times 12 I will do. How many? 180 rupees. Okay, 180 rupees is my discount. Now, to calculate selling price, what we will do, we will subtract the discount from mark. Mark price minus okay, Mark price minus 50. So write it down 1200 minus rupees 1 plus minus and see what is the selling price minus 1 from 100. We will get rupees 1020. Okay, so that is your answer. Rupees 1020 is your um selling price. Okay, hope it is clear now. Any doubt in this question? Everybody understood?
Yes.
Okay, write it down, please, and then one more question we will see.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Abhijah, I'm writing. Abhijah, are you able to hear me? Okay, so next question. Okay, one question shall I give you to do? One question. I will give you to do. Okay. Now, Mark price. Call this rupees 350. Discount. Discount is 8%. Selling price. You have to solve this and tell me the answer.
Ma'am, I got an answer.
Yes, Joshua. Can you message me?
Message you, ma'am?
Yes, Joshua.
Now I also got an answer.
Message me. Those of you who got the answers, you all can text me. I will send.
Done, ma'am.
Can you message me? Yes, Joshua. Now you have to find out the selling price.
Ma'am, that's the selling price, ma'am.
Okay, that is selling price you are saying. 1%.
Ma'am, could you repeat if I'm correct?
Yes, correct, Joshua. And Eva, can you send me on the other device? I think I haven't received your answer. Because not the whiteboard device, the other device.
Now?
Now I got it. Correct. Okay, that is only the selling price, Joshua. Correct. Yes, Hannah, correct. After that, Hannah, Devi, and answer. I'm going to solve it now. Discount. 8% of 3. 8% 100 into 3. 2 5 are 10. 2 7 are. Oh, sorry. Sorry. 5 2 are 10. 5 7 are 10. 2 1 are 2. 3 4 and the 8 rupees is the discount. Okay. Now for selling price, formula is my market price minus discount. So 350 minus 20 rupees 323. Okay. So those of you who are getting 322 rupees. Okay. Now any doubt in the question? Zoe and Johanna, doubt? Hope it's clear. Johanna, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I clear the screen now? Yeah. Next question. Now, in this question, it says that the mark price of a pair of shoes is rupees 1,150. The mark price of a pair of shoes is rupees 1,150. 1.5. And the same is sold for rupees 950 during sale. Sold for rupees 950 means selling price for rupees 950 during the sale. Find discount effect. Okay. Okay. Find the rate of discount. Find discount rate or percent. Same thing. So what we will do in this question, what we will do is, number one, we will find out the discount. Okay. We will find out how much discount is happening. So discount formula is what? MP minus FP. Okay. Discount is equal to Market price minus 7 cents. We will write that down. 1150 minus 950. So we will get 200 rupees. 200 rupees. Okay. Then what we do? Then we will calculate percentage discount. Discount percent. What was the formula? Discount upon MC into 100.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Hannah.
Ma'am, but in the last class you said the discount percentage is equal to MP minus SP by MP into 100.
We can use that also. Okay. Yes. Yes, Hannah. Now, I told you in the last class that discount percent means MP minus SP upon MP into 100. Okay, that's what I told you. Yeah. And today I told you discount upon MP into 100. Now, if you look closely, both are the same formula. Okay. How? Because here MP minus SP we did in this. Okay. MP minus SP we already did above. So MP minus SP will give you the discount. That is why in this formula, MP minus SP. Okay. But if you can do it like this also, you can just calculate MP and SP, MP minus SP above, and then you can directly use discount in this step. Okay, we can use this formula, directly discount, or you can totally skip this step and do this. Okay, you can totally skip that step and do this. MP minus SP upon MP into 100. Same thing. Okay, MP minus SP and discount are same thing. So it is up to you if you want to calculate the discounts in this step separately and then use this formula, or if you can just skip this step, just click skip and use this formula. It is up to you. Okay. Now, because I have calculated discount already above, I can do 200 upon 1150 into 100. Okay, I can do that. So 0 and 0 I can cancel. 115 and 10 I can cancel with 5. 5 is a 10. And 115 I can cancel with 5. I will get 23. Okay, so 23 by, sorry, 200 by 23. 200. The space is so less here, it doesn't work in the last page. 200 by 23. We will divide. You will get 8.69%. 8.69%. Or if you do it with this step also directly, you can write down 1150 minus 950 upon 1150 into 100.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, shouldn't it be 200 by 23 into 2?
Oh yes. Yes, Hannah. Yes. Thank you so much, Hannah. I just forgot 2 was there. I just forgot that 2 was also there. 2 or 2 got ignored. 200 into 2, 400 divided by 23. 4 numbers by 20. Okay, now divide 17.39%. 17.39%. And here also you will, if you do it with this method, 200 upon 1150 into 100 means same thing. Okay, same thing and same answer you will get. Doesn't matter what method you are using. Okay. Understood the question?
Ma'am, is it also okay if we write the answer in mixed fraction?
Yes, Anna. Yes. If you write the answer in mixed fraction also, it is fine.
Ma'am,
Correct. Yes, Eva.
which question number is this?
Which question number it is? 1. Example 8.20. This example 8.20.
Ma'am, what about the test, ma'am?
I will try to check it today, Joshua. I've been a little bit busy with some work since the last 3 days, so I've not been able to check it. Last weekend I had guests over, so I was busy with that, and this week I'm busy with some other work in the evening, so I haven't been able to check your test yet. I'll try to check it today, okay, if possible, today, and if not, then tomorrow. So we can discuss it maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. One of these 2 days we will discuss it. I'll check it, send it to you, and we'll discuss it in class. Yes, Eva?
Your question and the book's question is different.
No, it is the same question. Question
Ma'am,
8.20.
Ma'am, it's the same question but different answer.
Different answer. Yes. Why? Because 17.39 is in your book rounded off to 17.4 or 40. In the book 39, they have rounded it off to 4 or 40. Okay. So if you write 17.39 also, it is correct. If you want to round it up to 17.4 or 17.40, it is correct. Both the answers are correct. Okay, they have just rounded it off to 17.4. Okay. One question I will give you to solve. Based on this method only, one question let me give you to solve. Market price or market price rupees 80 and SP rupees 60. Fine. Discount percent. Solve it. Market price is 80 and selling price is 65. Find out discount percent.
I got an answer.
Yes, Eva.
Ma'am, message.
Oh, message. You message me. Message on the other device.
Co-host.
No, message on the host one. No. Check once again, please.
Ma'am.
Not receiving. Just once again. Johanna getting any answer?
Ma'am, I sent you an answer.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have to find discount percent, right?
Discount system. That's correct, Abhijit. Yes, Johanna getting an answer.
Ma'am, did you get my answer?
Yes, Abhijit. Yes. That is correct.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Johanna. You sent me something. Let me see.
Confused in the part when it becomes 15 by 80 into 100. How am I supposed to calculate that?
How are you supposed to calculate it? Yes, Eva. Now it is correct. Now see. First discount we'll find. Discount.
Ma'am, did you get my answer?
Checking Hannah. No, Hannah. Hannah send on the host device. Send on the other device, the host one. Yes, message I did. Okay, got it, Hannah. It's correct. Mark the price 80 minus SP 64. How much? 15 rupees we will have. Okay. Now we are calculating discount percent. Discount percent is equal to discount percent NC. What's the formula? Now write discount 15 upon 80 into 100. Okay. Cancel. 0.
Ma'am, it's the last question. My battery is running out.
This is the last question. Yeah. This is the last question. Okay. 15 upon 80 into 100. Cancel the 0 and 0. Now with 2 I will cancel. Okay. 2 4s are 8. 2 5s are 10. 2 4s are 8. 2 5s are 10. Okay. Then multiply 15 into 5. How much? 15 into 5. Multiply it. And then we will divide it with 4. 15 into 5, 75 by 4. Okay, so when you will divide it, you will get 18 18.75. 18.75. Or you can also write it as 18 whole numbers 3/4. Then you divide it. You can
Ma'am,
also write, yes.
I didn't do it that way, but I got the same answer.
What way did you do it, Abhijit?
Ma'am, I first did 18 into 10. I'm sorry, 15 into 10 by 8, and then I got that answer.
Ma'am, I
15
used the
in-
same.
15 into 10 by 8. Okay. Okay, I understood. You all did 15 into 100 upon 80. You cancel that. And then you just cancel here only. Okay. Good enough. That way also you'll get it. And this way also you'll get it. Okay, 18.75 or 80 whole number 3/4 percent. Don't forget the percent. Okay, percent. All right. So we will stop here for today. And I will give you some questions for homework. Okay. And I'm going to give you a lot of homework because I want you all to practice whatever we have learned till now nicely. So you will be getting a lot of homework, but for the next 2 to 3 days, you can do it. In the next 2 to 3 days, you can do the homework. Yes, Johanna?
Isn't the science test chapter 6 on Friday this week?
Friday this week, Abhijit. Yes,
6th chapter, right, ma'am?
6th chapter. 6th chapter.
Sorry,
test.
ma'am, what test?
Science test chapter 6 will be this Friday, Abhijit.
Ma'am, will I also do it?
You can do it. You can go through the chapters. If you feel you can memorize and prepare, you can do it. Okay? It is up to you.
On Friday?
On Friday, this week
Okay,
Friday.
ma'am.
Okay, so homework questions I'll be sending you, and I want everybody's homework complete. Today's homework is just exercise, I think 8.7 it is, based on the questions that we tried today. So 8.7 will be the homework for today, and tomorrow and the day after, the batch exercise of the chapters I will give you as homework. Okay, so next 2 to 3 days you all have to finish all the questions and send problem questions. Okay, because as many problem questions we will solve, the better, because it will help you. Okay, so that's it. That's it for the class today. See you all tomorrow. Yes.
So the homework is in-text questions 8.7, questions 1, 2, and 3?
Questions 1, 2, and 3. Yes, Abhijit, for today.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Bye,
all.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, thank you,
Bye.
ma'am. Ma'am, thank you.
Bye.
Ma'am,
Bye. Yes, Ashwa.
ma'am, why I left the class in the middle of it. We had lost internet, ma'am, and